Well, it's Tuesday rather than Monday, but here I am, and I am sporting one of the wigs that my hairdresser was so kind to loan to me. Yep, my hair is coming out. It's not completely gone yet, but it's on its way. I had my second chemo treatment yesterday. My numbers are fabulous, so they're going to have me on a regimen of weekly chemotherapy, and I'll get evaluated after my next treatment to see when they're going to schedule surgery. That will happen at some point, and when I have surgery, I'll be in the hospital for about a week. They're going to remove my ovaries, my uterus, and a layer that's underneath the peritoneum called the omentum. So it is major. I'll have to take off a little bit of time from the gym, but before then, my task is to get those abs as strong as possible. So I'm doing some Pilates, yoga, strength training, and keeping myself feeling as good as possible. The day after chemo is always a day where I'm feeling very, very invigorated because of the prednisone. So that really amps me up, and I have to be careful not to overdo it because I feel like Wonder Woman that I can do anything. Tomorrow I will probably be very tired based on my experience with the first round and what everyone else has told me who's gone through chemo. So Wednesdays and Thursdays probably going to be a little bit of a quiet time. But today's a day where I can work and get a lot done. We have scheduled our next fundraiser. It will be March 8th at the Sonoma Valley Women's Club here in Sonoma. And we have titled it Gratitude Gumbo and Appreciation Pie, keeping with our Cajun theme. So Gary will be making fabulous gumbo. Not quite sure yet what we're going to put in that one. And we're going to have a contest so people can enter their own appreciation pie. And pies will be judged not only on taste and appearance, but on how creatively you talk about the pie. So creative writers, take note. You don't have to be the best cook, but you might have the best write-up for your pie, and that will get you points. So there's more information up on my website, yourmarketingalmanac.com. Also on Facebook, you'll find it. And there is a landing page for Gratitude Gumbo and Appreciation Pie. I wanted to again acknowledge all the people who have been so generous in supporting me, and both with the fundraiser, with food, with great ideas and resources. It really does make a difference. And in fact, today I was at Whole Foods because I needed to get a few things to supplement the great food that we're getting from the Series Project, which I also highly recommend if you are ill or someone in your family is ill. The Series Project does home delivery, and they do that once a week, and they can do it for either the individual who is facing the health challenge, or they can do it for as many people in the household as you choose. And it really does take a great weight off of the primary caregiver. And I have to say, my husband is a fabulous cook, but we're both enjoying the Series Project foods. And when I'm better, I'm planning to volunteer, and as is Gary. He'll volunteer as a mentor because he's a really gifted teacher of cooking. He taught bread baking and pizza making. So anyway, I ran into my friend Mad Duran, and Mad and Eddie are wonderful jazz musicians. And not only that, they are both into organic gardening. So we had a long discussion about what kinds of things that we can do to amend our soil and make us feel better, because most soil is seriously depleted, and you can add minerals back into it to have a more vital food source. And Gary, being a farmer at heart, he grew up on a dairy farm, loves to grow things, and we had a really great success this last year with the raised bed gardening that we did at the other rental, and he's planning to do that again here. So Mad offered starts of vegetables because she grows everything from seeds, and so I think we're going to be all set with a lot of goodies like eggplant and Romanesco and purple cauliflower, peppers, and some other goodies. So I'm very excited. And so that kind of serendipity keeps happening. I run into the people I need to see. They offer, they give good things. Another friend just dropped off some fabulous medicinal brownies to me because I have a girlfriend who is a great baker. She doesn't like the taste of them herself, but everybody who's eaten them loves them. And chemo tends to mess up your clock, so sometimes I'm not sleeping when I need to be sleeping. So this will be a great help on that score. So again, I just want to offer words of encouragement to anyone who is facing a health challenge, especially those of you who are dealing with cancer, and know that it's just a diagnosis. How I'm treating it is, oh, this is something I'm dealing with, and what do I need to do to get myself healthy? What can I do to make this whole experience easier? And the wonderful doctors I'm dealing with, Dr. Head at the Marin Specialty Clinic, and Dr. Rebecca Brooks, who will be my surgeon at UCSF, are wonderful. But a big shout out to Kimberly, who is the main oncology nurse. She's just so sweet and just takes the best care of me. I just have to say it's a treat to go to see her. And I call going to chemo my spa day. And yesterday I got to talk to almost everybody in the integrated medicine unit. I talked to Reed, who is the physio. Sorry about that. She is the physiologist, and so we went over my exercise routine. Need to step it up a little bit with my aerobics because I backed off a little bit, but she encouraged me to stay with what I'm doing and add a few more things like walking or doing a little bit more biking. But overall, my exercise program is ideal to get me ready for surgery, and then we'll talk about what I will do during recovery. I have a mix of things. I do strength training, Pilates, yoga, isometric exercises, and I think I did mention spinning, but I'm not sure if I did. And so all of those things are very good. Walking is excellent. Some days I'm better balanced than others, so the days that I have decent balance, I can go for a walk. On the ones that I don't, not so much. In the summertime, I'm planning to do some swimming because we do have a pool here, and that will be a lovely change of direction as well. I talked again with Lindsay, who is the guided visualization therapist. So that was great. And then Margaret came by and gave me a massage because I've had a little bit of numbness in my left foot. It's intermittent, but it's annoying. And she gave me some suggestions for helping ease up my tight hamstrings. Partly that was due to our funky weather because we had about a week of rain, and the change in temperature was rather dramatic. We went from having 70s down to the 30s and 40s, and of course my body went like that. And I talked with Allison, who is the coordinator for integrated medicine, and she gave me some tips and on some resources. So everyone has just been fabulous at being there and giving me hugs and really treating me like a person, not like a disease. And that's what I encourage you all to remember. Even with a health challenge, you are more than that particular diagnosis. There is a whole person there. And enjoy as much normal activity as you can. I'm doing it, and sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it feels like a big challenge too. But going to the gym is a real treat for me, and staying connected to my friends is important, and doing work. I enjoy what I do. I love marketing, and I love supporting the businesses that I work with. And the thread through all of that is the people that I work with and the businesses that I work with all are showing up, making a positive difference in the world. And that's what I'm here to say. Keep smiling and love your family, love your friends, give when you can, and be ready to receive when it's your turn. This is Judy Baker, the Wellness Warrior, and I am doing great on my journey with this interesting twist of events. I hope to see you on March 8th in Sonoma. I'll list the website at the end so that if you want to get more details, register, donate, or be a performer, because we are asking for people to come and perform, you can do all of those things. And we will have a silent auction, and if you want to donate, there are silent auction donation forms as well on the website. Thank you again.